If you're not seasoning your Christmas prime rib with my seasoning or my brine, I'm sorry. I trim off a little of this hard fat, but I like to leave some fat because y'all, fat is flavor. I'm gonna season it up and let it sit for a couple hours. If you're using my Bird Brine, you don't need to add salt. If you're using my European blend and you're not watching sodium, do a nice coat of kosher salt and then a nice coat of European blend. Proper temperature and good seasoning is all you need to know. You will need some sort of thermometer. This is your Insta-Read kind. You can use the plug-in kind, or you can use my preference, which is a meter, whether you're grilling or putting it in the oven. So if you want it rare, remove it at about 120 to 125, let it rest. If you want it medium rare, remove it at about 130, no more than 135, let it rest. If you want it doner than that, you're wrong. Remember, you have to rest it. So be patient and let it sit, if you can, about 30 minutes. Whether you're cooking on the grill or in the oven, it's fat up. Save that fat up, fat down debate for brisket. All right, y'all, let's talk about cooking method. Whether it's on the grill or in the oven. In the oven, my method is, I put the meat in a cold oven, turn it on 450. Once it's preheated, I turn it down to 325 and cook it to my desired internal temperature. Yours might be doner than mine, yours might be less. You know what? It's your prime rib, doesn't matter. It's a little bit different on a grill. Often I will cook mine on an egg. What I'll do is heat that grill up, again, to 450, and I'll put the meat on. Then once it starts to get a nice color, a little bit of a crust, I actually choke down the flame just a little bit, and then I continue cooking it until your desired internal temperature, whatever that may be. Remember, you have to rest it, so be patient and let it sit, if you can, about 30 minutes. Now for the hard part, y'all. We have to let it rest. So when you cut it, you're going to cut it right between the bones. So let's cut this first piece. I always like the end cut. So does my mom. So that means my husband will get the middle cut. Just a little taste. Nobody